Hey Megan, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good. It's a beautiful day out today. Are
That's
you on the
right.
job site?
I am. I'm here in Danville, Virginia at ATDM 2, watching them put some curtain wall up
Oh,
today.
fun. So I heard you recently got promoted.
I did. I'm very excited to step in my new role.
What's your new role?
I'm a project engineer now. So as a
Oh,
project admin, I touch multiple projects, a lot of behind the scenes work on RFIs and submittals, just kind of paperwork, making sure things stay on track paperwork as far as getting things reviewed and approved. And then a couple little tasks, and making sure drawings get to where they need to go, um, things like that.
okay. So what are some key responsibilities that you are excited to step into?
So I'm very excited to be able to come on site and participate in our OAC meetings. I'm now have the ability to kind of help with some decision making, offering pros and cons and comparisons and kind of a different perspective than what these designers are used to. Now I coordinate between design and procurement and construction teams to keep everybody informed and aligned, whether that's myself and the designer or myself and the subcontractor. And I'm just tracking milestones and progress. Here I am today at ATDM 2. Our project schedule is very strict. So we're trying to keep on a very tight timeline to get this building turned over to owner by end of year.
Okay, nice. What are some skills and experiences that prepared you for this new role?
When I was in school for project management, I built a couple of project schedules. So that's been very helpful to me. I'm just kind of experiencing managing timelines and deliverables. Kind of having, like I said, the curtain wall today, having that done by next week. That way, it's ready for the next step of the progress. That can't be can't be started until we finish what we're doing today. So just kind of understanding the project life cycle, as well as just kind of having the ability to work with different types of people, um, at different levels, with designers or with subcontractors, and just the ability to kind of prioritize tasks and kind of adapt to last minute changes that are inevitable.
Okay, now, where did you go to school at, and what degree did you get? Oh,
So I got my project management degree at Bellevue University in Nebraska.
okay, pretty cool. So was it specifically for construction or just kind of an overall?
No, it was just kind of overall project management that I really could take anywhere,
Okay.
which kind of gives me, like I said, different perspectives than, a lot of designers or engineers that went for that degree. And so I've kind of had a different learning path than a lot of my coworkers that went to school for um, construction management or engineering or infrastructure, things like that. So it's given me kind of a different perspective.
So, what is one project that stood out to you and what made it successful, Megan?
A project that really stood out to me, which was it's also close to my heart because it was my first project with New Atlantic, was uh in McLeansville, North Carolina. We're doing a field maintenance shop, and that's partnered with the North Carolina National Guard. So we're building vehicle bays for them to work on their trucks, and that's also on the same property as a regional readiness center in McLeansville as well. So they're going to be training their National Guard members there as well. And that project, in my opinion, was so successful because, or it still is successful, it's not over yet, but because just the amount of communication we put on. Like I said, this was my first project with New Atlantic, and I had no construction experience. So the ability to have somebody in office, which was Frank Harris, and then the ability to have Kim Stansel, the project manager, on site um, allowed me to get interest quickly and effectively without waiting for an email or I'll call you back type of situation. So that has helped me progress from day one to 2 years in, and I've now been promoted to a project engineer because of just the fact that I had to be a sponge and just absorb every ounce of communication that we had, which is um, now led us to keep up with our project schedule and we should be, reaching the end of that project soon.
But it's my understanding that ATDM is also part of the U.S. Military, the Navy. Is that correct? So your
Yes.
experience is dealing with the military. That's probably kind of pretty unique there. I can see
Yeah,
the future and what type of projects that what your path's going to be there.
I know that, and it means a lot, and it's good to be a part of a project that's so meaningful. So you were right. This project is contracted by the U.S. Navy.
What makes New Atlantic a good place to grow your career? What are your thoughts on that,
So
personally and professionally?
yeah, at New Atlantic we have a great dynamic of people. I'm very close to my peers in the office as well as my peers on site. Very close-knit community that we all care very deeply about each other's professional growth and personal growth. So, another thing that makes New Atlantic stick out is I have direct access to our top leadership. So I can walk into the president's office and have a conversation with him if needed. Whereas some companies you don't even know who your president is or you've never seen him walk in the office. So New Atlantic's top leadership definitely cares about us, and it goes to show every single day.
Great. Well, I wish you nothing but the best on your future role, and I think that's it for the day.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye.